You know, and by the way, there are stories that the media won't even cover that we cover, like the OPCW cover-up scandal, which is a story about an alleged chemical attack in Syria, and then you had the world's top chemical weapons watchdog go and investigate it. Their own investigators found no evidence of that, but they were censored. We've gotten leaks from that investigation, and we report on it. The rest of the media won't even acknowledge the existence of these whistleblowers. And so when you have enforced censorship like that from the media outlets themselves, people are going to lose trust and go to alternative sources.
I remember when Al Jazeera launched in Qatar, one of their main mottos and goals was Al-Rai wal-Rai al-Akhar. You understand probably. One opinion and the other opinion. It's always important, of course, to show all sides of the story. But to me, it seems that your work is activist journalism, right? You don't want to just show the second side of the story. So what is your ultimate goal, Max?
All the mainstream media are activist journalists. They are activists for neoliberal capitalism and for the political establishment. That's why they spend hours and hours on January 6th instead of doing hours and hours of reporting in the trenches in Appalachia of people who are dying of opioid deaths and being flooded with this poison. There are so many issues they could be talking about. Why are they talking about January 6th constantly? It's because they are activists for their cause. And we are transparent about what we believe, so you can trust that we have these beliefs. And why are we, for that reason, we're accused of disinformation. There was actually a speaker yesterday from a group called the Institute for Strategic Dialogue, funded by the UK and US governments, that has published a paper accusing Aaron of being one of the most prolific spreaders of disinformation on the globe on the issue of Syria, but they never pointed out one piece of disinformation. They've refused our request for an interview.
But just that claim itself is enough for an outlet like The Guardian, a mainstream outlet, to then repeat that study, to do an article about it, and repeat the claim that I spread disinformation without identifying a single case where I actually allegedly spread disinformation.
Right. So, Aaron, are you getting death threats? Have you come under attack, physical, verbal attacks?
No. I mean, I'm fortunate not to have faced, for example, what Julian Assange is facing right now, where he's being caged and tortured because he is really the foremost person in the world of exposing Western state crimes. And he's actually a great example of what we're talking about. When you really do your job as a journalist, when you educate humanity about the inhumanity of our rulers, they are going to pour down on you all the inhumanity that they have. And that's why he's now stuck in a prison and facing possible extradition to the US.